Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. I apologize for not being here this week. It was a bit of a busy week. Wow. Alright, let's gather your thoughts here, Ghost. Gather your thoughts. It was a bit of a busy week, so I was unable to stream Tuesday or Thursday like I promised I would. I apologize for that. Please don't hate me. And so yeah, we're here Saturday. Probably stream Sunday, and then Monday I have off because Labor Day. So I might either stream some Car Mechanic Simulator or I might stream some VMAW runs for ESO because I am still trying to get that fire staff. Anyways, so this episode we're going to be restoring both of these cars right here. And I've got some good news already. Well, the bad news first is this car has not been touched. So a lot of it has to get done, unfortunately. We do have to work on a lot of stuff. Welcome, whoever that was that joined. I don't see who it is yet. It hasn't uploaded on my screen. I hope it's not me. I hope I'm not the only one in here. That'd be super awkward. But yeah, so this is the car that we're probably going to focus on today. It is the... what was it called again? The Takumi, that's right. The Sakura Takumi, or the 8.6. Looks like the 8.6 from Initial D, of course. I haven't really touched this one that much as far as restoring any of the parts or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and focus on that for the most part today. Welcome, whoever that was. But the good news is this was the old Royal Towne car that we got from our salvage. Actually, both of these are from salvages from the car auction. And I have already rebuilt the engine. All the fluids and everything are in there. So that one should be good. So let's go ahead and we're going to move it over to the test path. Get a quick test path in there once we line up these wheels and everything. Because we want to make sure these are all lined up. Alright, and then our headlights. Oh. It says it's lined up. So, we're going to knock these out. Alright, going to run a test. Wow, that's an interesting engine sound. That's that new inline 3-cylinder. Yikes. Sounds a little interesting there. What's up, T-Law? It's a pretty dope game, man, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so we'll get this test path done first. Alright. Everything looks like it's in order. Everything's 100%. Wouldn't expect anything less. We already moved everything to 100%. But now for the paint shop. Alright. Let's see what sort of paint schemes we can come up with here. The red does look pretty cool. I don't think we need to go anything too crazy. I like that sunburst color. It's pretty sweet. What about liveries? Does this thing have any like stripes or anything you can do? Oh, there's no liveries for this set. Ah, well, no biggie. I don't know if we can get a Saxy Forest green. We can try. Let me see. It's almost kind of like that color. Yeah. Hold on. There it is. Or maybe that one over here. That's more of the Saxy Forest color right there. Good call, T-Law. We'll do with that. Alright, so our town car is done. We are going to move it to car lift B. It'll transport us over there. Let me make sure that our inventory is pretty much clean. Alright. Alright, let's start ripping this bad boy apart. I am going to have to go through fixing a lot of the parts because that does save a lot of money. So you guys might be a little bit bored there watching me fix these parts, but we'll see. I'm going to get these rubber bushing out. Okay. Solid. Well, at least it doesn't have one of those leaf spring ones that you have to get rid of, so that's good. Get that muffler out of here. We don't need that crap. Alright, that one's done. That one's done. Get all this stuff off. Fuel pump. We might be able to repair that fuel pump. I think the fuel tank you can't repair, unfortunately, so we're going to have to take all that stuff off. Let's go ahead and get these U-bolts off. U-bolts. There we go. That's the one little tedious thing is the cursor has to be very specifically on there. Otherwise, you don't get to take that part off. Grab that guy. Control arm. Calipers. Brake disc. Solid rear drive axle. This suspension is actually going a lot faster than I anticipated it, so that's good. So one good thing about having these kind of suspension systems and not the ones with all the other multiple control arms and stuff, because it just gets super tedious having to figure out what rubber bushing goes where. Alright, go over there. We got to take that front exhaust section off, but to do that we got to take the engine head out. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get this cross member off first. Go ahead and get these guys off. Not a lot of rusted parts either, so that's good, because we don't have to hit it with the WD-40. Save some time. And this is rear-wheel drive too, so we ain't got to worry about the transmission being in the way of our engine here. There we go. Okay. Rubber bushing. I'll get that cross member off. Heck yeah. Sorry, that sway bar. That's what I meant. This sway bar. Now the cross member can come off. I don't think I've drained the fluids in this car either. Oh no. Spoke too soon on the locked up bolts. Alright. Oh. Get that shock absorber off first. How you doing this morning, T-Law? Alright, that's it for the bottom half. Other than that front exhaust section, we'll tackle that later. But let's go ahead and lower this guy down. We'll go over here and get our engine crane. We got to yank that engine out. But before we do, we got to take everything out. See, yeah, I didn't drain any of the tools, so. Ooh, I don't think I drained the oil either. That's fine, because we got to go underneath the car anyways to get the front exhaust section off, so I ain't too worried about that. And I think the reservoir tank is clean. Stayed up till 3 on ESO. Jeez. Alright, get this starter off. Oh, under the car lift. Okay, well, hey, that's good. Get this guy out. Air filter. Air filter. Battery. Radiator. And our fuse box. This is the tedious part right here, pulling out all these fuses. I'm glad they implemented it, but I'm also kind of not glad because this is more work that you have to do. But hey, what's a simulator without real actual work, right? Alright, we got our fuse box stuff out. Go ahead and get our exhaust manifold, because we are going to have to take that out. I think the other half of the stuff we got to get in the engine bay is over here. By the, oh, windshield washer fluid. Forgot about that guy. Okay. Windshield washer reservoir, power steering reservoir, and I think there's a, yep, there's our ABS module over there. We'll get our ABS module, and then we'll get our ABS pump, and then we will... Alright, we should be good here. Let's hike her back up, get that transmission, that starter, and the front exhaust section off, and then we'll be able to yank out that, that engine, and we'll get to work on, we'll get to work on the suspension and everything. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, since I've got a lot of inventory parts for the suspension, I'm going to go ahead and try and repair as much of the suspension parts as I can, and then go ahead and reinstall them here so we can get those done. And then that way, when we go back to the engine, all we got to do is throw the engine in there with all the engine bay parts, and we'll be good to go. All right. Drop her down. I'm going to go ahead and throw this battery on this charger. Let that thing do its thing. Yank this, oh, I got to drain the oil, I forgot. Dang it. That's my fault, that's my fault. Trying to go too fast. Oil, activate. Ugh. That is some nasty oil. Alright. Now drop it down. Ooh, we also need to get a tire because we need to figure out what kind of rims we want. Pull out the engine. Oop. Alright, there's our inline 4 single overhead cam engine that gives us about 103 horsepower. I really wish this was the, if this was the other Takumi car that had the, oh, I got pulled into an NCR. Nice. If this was the other engine car that had a, I think it was a dual overhead 6-cylinder, we probably would be keeping it instead of just rebuilding it and selling it. Okay. So we have rim classic number 8. So they're 13-inch rims with a standard tire, 185 by 70. So 13-inch rim. Let's go ahead and get our tires. 4, 13, 185, 70, 185, 70, 13. All right. And then let's go ahead and look for our rims. They don't have to be those same rims, but let's see if we can't find anything a little bit more snazzy maybe. I don't know. Whoop. Let's go with these gold ones. Because I'm thinking we're going to keep that blue. Give that like Subaru blue still. Yeah, it's going to look dope. That's going to look sweet. What's up? Welcome, welcome. Whoever just joined. Thank you for coming. We are currently in the process of fixing our Takumi car. We're getting the tires set up first, just because this is a bit of a tedious process, you know. Like a little mini game here and there. Balance a couple more tires and then we'll be done. Welcome, welcome everybody that's joining. Happy Saturday morning. Hopefully you guys aren't too tired. I know T-Law is already tired, but ESO does that to you. All right, last one we got to do. All right, our wheels are done. We've got the engine out. The body panels, we'll go ahead and tackle that later. The seats, we'll tackle that later. This is pretty much just a shell of a car right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over to our repair bench right here, which obviously you unlock when you get better parts. And I'm going to start repairing things. It is going to take a little bit of time, so just bear with me, because the more parts we can repair, the better and cheaper it is for us. Sorry. All right. Got quite a few things we can repair, so that's going to save us a lot of money. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and repair. I'm going to go ahead and repair as much suspension parts that we can, fuel parts, things like that. That was my fault. And get the whole, like, the underside of the car done and fixed before we tackle taking the engine apart, rebuilding the engine, and that sort of thing. Because I noticed taking the engine apart while having all your damaged pieces and stuff in your inventory, I did get a little bit worried. Oh no, I did get a little bit worried about having not as much inventory space in there, so I was a little nervous. Oh, come on, you. Okay. Oh, perfect, right there in the gray. What are the odds for that, right? I am curious if we get, I don't know if we'll have enough, I don't know if when we put everything together, if we'll get enough points to get higher, to get the next level up. I have been saving my skill points, so I am curious just to see, because I really want to buy, obviously, the bolts and that sort of thing, bolting and installing and uninstalling the parts faster. That does help with everything, but I did also want to look into that crate for completing the orders. Oh no. We're doing pretty good. Of course I say that now, right? And I'm like, we're doing really good, and I start breaking things. Steering rack. If we break the steering rack, not too worried, because we already have one in our inventory, so that's good. Oh, that was very close. Oh, jeez. Obviously, if you guys have been watching me before, you do know and are aware that there are some things that you just can't repair, like fuses, rubber bushings, things like that. Oh, no! Things like that you can't fix, unfortunately, so we will have to buy those pieces. That's not a big deal, though, because we are repairing a boatload of... Oh, except for that. We got lucky there. We got lucky. All right, sweet. Okay, so let's get back over here. Let's get this... okay, let's get away from that wall. Let's go ahead and hike this guy up, and we'll go ahead. I'll start with the back half first. Let me go to my car parts. I do know that I need a fuel tank already. I'm going to go ahead and snag a fuel tank. And then let's go over to the exhaust section, and let me see just exactly what I need in terms of exhaust. We'll get the exhaust on, and then we'll focus on the suspension. All right, so we need front exhaust section for an inline 4 single overhead cam, middle muffler, and rear muffler. No catalytic converter in this guy? Nope, no catalytic converter. Okay, so front exhaust section for inline 4 right there. Middle muffler, where are you at? There you are. And then, was it rear muffler for V8 OHV? Taking a chance. Hopefully that's it. Is that it? Yep, rear muffler. Cool. I'm glad how this is an inline 4, but we're going to go ahead and give it a V8 muffler. Whatever. Okay, we're going to focus on the back half first. rear knuckle housing. We're going to put as many parts as we can in first before we go ahead and start ordering some parts. Single rear, yes. Oh, I forgot to do my brakes. Oh man, I gotta relay the brakes. Otherwise, we're gonna lose out on money. That is not gonna happen. Let's go ahead and buy our 4 brake pads. What else do we need? Pressure plate, our release bearing, our flywheel. Those two. Our rear shock absorbers, our rear shock absorber caps, our springs. We're going to do that. We're going to lathe that, and we're going to install these springs right here. No, we're going to install the springs. This is a lifesaver, man. I love having this brake lathe. They did not have this in the old game, in the first one, so I'm really glad they introduced that in this one here. Super excited. I do hope that they come out with more licensing for cars. I really did like the Ford and Porsche license for the other car mechanic simulator. The Porsche was just really fun to work on, and so were the Ford GTs, the old school Ford GTs and stuff. Man, I love working on those guys. They were worth a lot of money too, especially if you found one in the junkyard and then you rebuilt it. I mean, you're talking like $400,000 you would get for that car. It was insane. All right, let's go ahead and throw this brake disc on. Let's throw our control arm. This is where we're going to need some rubber bushings. Let's go ahead and buy, let's go ahead and get like 10 of them. We'll see what happens. If we need more, we need more. If we don't, then we don't. We're good. Okay, our leaf spring plate goes on, and then we're going to see about our spring cap. I also didn't see what, oh, okay. All right, wheel hub 3, thank you. I didn't quite see what, is that rear shock absorber B? Okay. Go ahead and grab that guy too. Whoops, we don't want to search. Rear shock absorber B, there you are. Get this guy on. Rear spring, spring cap. Alright. Brake pads. I need to actually see how many brake calipers we need. I think we only have 1 brake caliper and 1 brake caliper cylinder, so we're going to need 3 brake calipers and 3 cylinders. Alright, let's put this awesome wheel on. Ah, it's going to be so cool. I love these bronze wheels, man. They're so cool, dude. So cool. Alright, to the other side. No, not the fuel tank. Come on. Spring cap. Rear shock absorber B. Alright. Rear springs. Solid control arm. And then this is going to finish. Man, we are cruising really, really fast on this car. I'm really excited. We are making quite some progress here. That will give us plenty of time to focus on the engine and that sort of thing. Let's see about this solid rear drive axle. Okay, cool. That is good to go. Our brake disc is good. Brake pad is good. Do we only have 3 brake calipers? I thought we had another one. We got one on the lathe, I know that, so let's go ahead and grab that one. Because this back half is pretty much done. Oh. You know what? If we build the Takumi for us, we might get some bigger rims. Those 13-inch rims don't do it justice. I do promise I am going to make just a goofy car as much as I can. Like get like a Volkswagen Golf or something and just put like insanely large rims on it and stuff. I think it would be fun to do. That would be something interesting. All right, let's get this these rubber bushings in here. Rubber bushings. Rubber bushing. Front steering knuckle. Pretty sure these tie rods cannot be fixed. All right, to the suspension section, we're going to get our inner and outer tie rods. And we need some, is that a lower suspension arm? That is. Sweet. I think I only have, I don't think I have two. Yeah, I only have, okay. I'm pretty sure I only had one. Or I didn't have any, actually, so let me go ahead and grab another one just for the other side. Inner tie rod. Outer tie rod. Can you accidentally forget a part? No. So what happens is all these little grayed out sections are parts that need to be placed in order for the car to run. So like for example, one of the most common things that happens are these guys right here, these little rubber bushings, right? If you forget even one of these rubber bushings, the game will treat it as the car is not complete and you can't sell it because it's missing a rubber bushing. It's really annoying because, you know, in the other game you had to figure out where the rubber bushing was that you were forgetting until I realized you can actually highlight the bushing that's missing. So it won't let you complete the build or run the car if the car is not completely reassembled. All right, let's see here. Can we repair the sway bars? We can't, right? No. Front sway bar B. And I think we need those steering links for A. We need two of those. Front sway bar B. Let's get our shock absorber in there. We got both shock absorbers, so we're good there. Front sway bar, or sorry, front end link A, I should say. We can get our tire on now. I think this car could look good with maybe 15-inch rims. 13 is a little bit tiny for this guy. I mean, I get it. Back during the time, the 13-inch rims were pretty large rims for these type of cars, just because the big thing was, you know, like thick tires, that sort of thing. But I think if we build ours, we'll probably go with like maybe 15 or 16-inch rims. So this is true. I am a very honest mechanic. I try not to sell people shitty cars. Honestly, there's a lot of cars that I'll find in like the junkyard. And T-Law, if you stick around once we're done building these cars, I will take a trip to the junkyard. We'll take a trip to a barn, and then we'll take we'll go to the car auction and see if we can auction off or buy a car. That's other parts of the game. It's not just, you know, car mechanic simulator. It's actually, you know, pretty in depth on like buying cars and things like that. But you'll be able to see just exactly the kind of cars that I look for and I buy and that sort of thing. But yeah, it's pretty fun. But a lot of the cars that I buy, that I find, I want to keep. You know, like I want to buy them, I want to restore them, and then I want to keep them in my collection. But I can't do that because then I don't have any money to buy more cars. So, all right. So everything on the bottom half is done. Actually, let me go in here and just double check again. Everything looks good. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Let's lower her down. God, those rims look pretty sweet. Yeah, we're definitely getting bigger rims for our car. It's gonna be cool. Okay. We need our brake servo. Wait, can I repair? Hold on. Did I repair the brake servo? Or I did. All right, we need our fuse box. Let's go ahead and get our fuse box all set up because we do need. We're gonna need some fuses here, so we need 2 A relays, 1 B, and 2 C. So let's go to our electronics section. There's our relay A. They must have added some parts with an update. There was an update a couple days ago because there's a lot more things like the inventory has been shifted around. So they've probably added either a new car or some new parts that can go on cars, because there's a disturbance in the inventory. All right, so medium fuse B, A, C. So 2 B's, an A, and a C. So 1 A, 2 B's, and a C. Get this guy done here. Get this fuse box all fixed. And then we'll be good to go. Get all the internals. Oh, let's go grab our battery. Get the battery in here. I don't think we repaired that base in there. Did we repair the air filter base? Yeah. All right, so we got to go grab our air filter base. So I think the rest of the part, well, no, I take that back. We are going to have to get our air filter base, right? Yeah, there it is. We are going to have to get some spark plugs and things like that in there, but that's okay. We'll go back over there when we get our spark plugs. Air filter cover, we didn't fix that. We couldn't fix that. Okay. There's our air filter cover. Boom. All right, and then we've got our reservoir tanks and stuff. Our radiator we definitely fixed. That one is good to go. I don't know about our ABS pump. Did we fix that? We did. And I think our ABS module is also fixed. We were saving all sorts of money. Welcome, welcome, whoever it was that joined in there. Thank you for joining. We're just rebuilding our Takumi race car, our Takumi car, which is honestly looks just like the 86 from Toyota. Let's see, power steering reservoir and our water reservoir. So let's go to the P's. Power steering reservoir. And then the water reservoir is at the very bottom. Alright, so with that, all of these should be, everything should be in here except for the engine. So with that, let's go and actually go to our inventory and let's sell some of these inventory parts, because I'm not going to scrap them. Oops. Hey, we got a trophy. So many unneeded parts. Trophy earned. I bet that's for selling 1,000 parts. We just got it. You guys are watching history in the making. I'm kidding. All right, let's get these rod caps off. These crankshaft. Oh, wow! I totally missed that one. That was blended in with the rust. Ooh, this is pretty jacked up engine. We might be buying quite a few parts here. Get these rod caps off. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday watching me rebuild this car. I know you guys could probably be doing things way more interesting, but I really do appreciate you guys coming, hanging out with me for at least an hour or so, and getting this car restored. It's just a lot of fun. I like playing these games for you guys. You know, I know a lot of people are iffy about simulators and certain things, and want an opinion on a game. If you guys have any sort of like recommendations for simulators or any sort of games that you think I may like, that you're interested in watching me play, or if you want to see if maybe it's a game for you, feel free to watch my Twitch. Unfortunately the other Car Mechanic Simulator videos for the first one are gone because they got deleted by Twitch. Thank you, Twitch. I really appreciate that. But it is what it is. I do have a YouTube. I am uploading all these to YouTube just so that they get saved on my YouTube channel. The YouTube channel is Ghost Dog Gaming, just like this one. So don't hesitate to go over there and feel free to watch these videos over again. I record all of these, as well as other things. I do play ESO as well. T-Law is one of my buddies that I play ESO with, so he knows how crappy I am at that game. But yeah, been banging my head against Maelstrom Arena trying to get that fire staff, but That's neither here nor there, because we are in Car Mechanic Simulator, and we're focusing on building this car. Alright, let's get these parts off. We're actually moving pretty fast here. This is good. This is good. We'll be able to repair these parts quickly. Be able to get this engine back together. I really, really hope, like, every time I go into... every time I go to the junkyard, or every time I go to the what's it called, the car auction or anything like that, I do try and get, hope I get, we have a legit hit squad in ESO. Oh, all right, we're okay. We're not that good, but we're pretty good. Every time we go to the junkyard or a barn or something, I really try and hope that there's another one of these Takumi cars that I can buy, and it has that V6 engine, because for some reason this car won't let me swap. If I could swap out the engine to the V6 one that we had, not the V6 but the inline 6 one that we had, then I would do that. I would turn it into the white and black drift car from Initial D, and I would keep it. I mean, because I absolutely love the manga, and I love the show. The live action could have been a little bit better, but you know, it is what it is. All right, we got the pistons. These, unfortunately, we cannot repair. Crankshaft, engine block, and we are just putting all this in our back pocket while we go over to the parts bench and get to repairing. Oh, man. Alright, if we do this right, we'll be able to have all of our rod caps and crankshaft bearing caps ooh, and our water pump. And our... oh, almost had it. Alternator. Oh no, don't break on me! Oh. Oh god, that's bad. That was a lot of red in there. Okay, throttle. Throttle. And no, not the intake. Don't you break on me. Oh, man. I'm going to sit up in my chair for this. This is getting intense. Hold on. Camshaft. If I go quiet, it's because I'm focusing. I'm sorry. Oh, come on. Yes! Alright, we repaired the engine block. That was the most important one, and I saved it for last for some reason. Alright, let's mount this engine block in here. We'll go ahead and let's go ahead and flip it over and get our pistons and stuff in there, rod caps and all that stuff, because once we get all that in, we get our oil. Oops. Oh, hey, you can rotate it from here. I like that. I didn't realize you can do that. Heck yeah. That is legit. Okay. We got one good piston, no rings, so we need our pistons, our rings. Let's grab those first. Where are you? Welcome, welcome everybody who's joined. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming. I only need 3 pistons because apparently I had one in my inventory. Not sure, I was just keeping a piston with Conrod in my pocket for some reason. Alright, get those guys in there. We are currently rebuilding this inline 4 Takumi car, and we are going to go ahead and sell both of these once we have this one done. We did fix the Royal Towne car. That was finished fairly quickly. A lot of the stuff was already done. We just had to paint it and run it through the test path, because we do have to get that trophy for running the test path, I think 20 times. I think it's 20. I don't think it's 50. But we also did just get a trophy for selling our inventory. We sold a thousand parts, so that's one more trophy knocked out of the way. And I'll take a look at the other trophies that I'm close to getting. Make sure that I'm streaming when I get those trophies, just so that everybody can be a part of the trophy gathering. Alright, let's see. Our oil filter, I didn't buy one. Yeah, okay. Where's our oil filters? There's our 4-cylinder oil filter right here. And then we've got our flywheel. We already bought the flywheel, the clutch plate, and the clutch bearing. There's our pressure plate. And then our clutch release bearing. And then that's it for our clutch. Cool. Alright, now let's rotate it. Ooh, we're super zoomed in here. Let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. Alright, power steering pump. We got lucky. Got a repair on that one. Let's go ahead and grab our fuel filter since it's right there. Slap that bad boy on. Just let it hover there in place. We defy gravity here at Ghost Dog Gaming Auto Mechanic Shop. Alternator. Okay, get our engine block, or sorry, our engine head, which we were able to repair. That's both the engine block and the engine head. They're pretty big chunk of change items. I'm really glad we were able to get those fixed. All right, let's get our. We need to go to our electronics section. We need to grab our ignition coil because we weren't able to fix that. So there's our ignition coil. We need our spark plugs. We need 4 of those. Oops, now we need 3 of those. And then there is an inline 4. Oh, sorry. Actually, I think that's it right there. Yep, that looks like it. Okay, let's get these spark plugs in here first so we don't forget them. Okay, spark plugs. And then our ignition coil. And then we will have our wires. Boom. There we go. All right. Now, our camshaft cap. Did we repair these? I don't think we did. So we just need normal standard camshaft caps. No biggie there. Oops. There they are. I think, what, 5? Or, hold on. Was there 4 or 5? There's 4 there. I bet, yeah, we need 5. All right, it's fine. No biggie. We'll grab another one after we get these 4 in. Right. Okay, we need one more. That guy on there. And then our cam gear, I don't think we repaired that. No, we did not. Cam gear for the inline 4, there it is. We also are going to need a timing belt. Oh, and a belt tensioner. I'm sorry. We did not repair our belt tensioner, unfortunately, so we'll grab that since we're over here in the B's. Now we're going to go over to the T's for our timing belt for the inline 4. There it is. Cam gear, timing belt, belt tensioner. Yeah. Now we got our timing cover on. Sweet. And we also need our crankshaft pulley for an I4 and an idle roller A. Can't repair the idle rollers, unfortunately, so you just got to buy one. And then there's also the crankshaft for the I4. I don't know which serpentine belt we're gonna need. I think there's an A and a B for this guy, but I just want to make sure I get the right one. Serpentine belt, just normal for the inline 4, and then I think there's a serpentine belt B for it. Where are you? There it is, inline 4. And then there is a B somewhere around here. It might flip that around. You know what? Let's go ahead and put this guy on here so we can see what exactly we need. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay. And then this one is just serpentine belt A. Okay, cool. So no specific to it. There it is. And that should be it for the front, I think. Yeah, that's it. All right, let's get up here. Let's get our engine head cover installed. 100% on that one. And then all we got left is our fuel injector, our intake manifold, and our throttle, which I believe we repaired all 3 of these. So Throttle, 100%. Fuel rail, 100%. And that's it. We are done. There's our inline 4 engine. So we're going to use our big strong muscles and just put that in our back pocket. And we're going to walk right over here like it's no big deal. Going to use our engine crane. And we're going to install new engine, take off all engine parts. What am I missing? Oh, is it the front? Is it the front exhaust section? Do I have to take that off first? To install new engine, first take off all engine parts. Maybe it's the front exhaust section. Yank that guy off. See what happens. Yep, it was the front exhaust section. Knew it. All right, engine crane, thank you. You have been a faithful servant. You can go back in the corner where you belong. All right, we need our exhaust manifold. Oops, sorry. We need to get our transmission, our front exhaust section, and our... I don't think we have a drive shaft, actually. We're going to need to probably buy one of those. So let's go ahead and get the front exhaust section back on there. Our gearbox. Our starter, too, I think. Right? Yeah, we did repair that one, so that's good. And I don't think we have a drive shaft. We'll double check just to make sure. Yeah, I didn't think so. All right. Drive shaft. That's in our transmission section. Normal drive shaft, nothing special. I did get the Nissan DLC. So if we do find if we find like a Nissan GTR in the junkyard, we'll definitely buy it and rebuild it, because that's a really fun car to build and work on. All right, we will go ahead and put our last piece on, which is the exhaust manifold. Once we get that exhaust manifold on, we'll refuel everything. We'll fill all the fluids up. And then we'll focus on the body parts next. Get it over to the test path, and then we'll do the interior on the test path. Just because you can't do the interior stuff here because of the engine. Sorry, the car lifts, unfortunately. So there's our oil. We need our power steering fluid. I'm really glad. It is a bit tedious, but I am really glad that they had added the power steering fluid, the windshield washer fluid, and all that sort of these reservoir tanks and things like that, because, I mean, these are all parts of the car that have to be filled in order to keep it running, you know? So I'm glad that they implemented this. I'm not glad that they implemented the if you take the power steering reservoir off without draining it, you spill everything and you have to pay a cleanup fee, but it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers, right? Okay, that should be the last piece right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and take off the hood, the fender. I don't think we used the we didn't use the welder on this car yet, I don't think. No. We want the body panels here. Take these body panels and windows off. Whoop, missed that window. License plate. Rear bumper. Oh, rear bumper's already off. Trunk with window. And rear body window. Yeah, we haven't used the welder on this guy, so let's go ahead and use the welder. Clean up that body while I shop for body parts. Okay, do we want to go with aftermarket body parts, or do we want to go with normal body parts? Let's do aftermarket. Let's see if we can just get a little bit more money out of it. So we got, oops. We got to get some other parts here. So like your windows and stuff, our door, front left fender, these windows. Alright, we should be good here. Let's go ahead and start putting these body pieces on. Ooh, we need a license plate. Sorry, before I forget, we need a license plate. Is Japan in here? Do we have Japan? There's, oh, S, H, I. Nope, no J's. Ah, man. But we do have China, so I guess we can put a Chinese license plate on there. Although this was originally from Estonia. Right fender. Left headlight. Front left fender. Windshield. We're going to go ahead and slap these guys on here. And I think we're going to keep the body color the same. I really like this body color, especially with these bronze wheels. They look pretty dope, not going to lie. Pretty cool. Get these tail light on, license plate lights. Right tail light. Truck window, and then I think the last thing we have is this body side over here. Right door. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's double check. Body parts are at 100. Interior is at 42%. Frame is 100. Parts are 100. All right, so let's move it to the test path. We'll get over there. I'll open this door here. Let's go with the interior. I don't think we have a bench seat in the back, but we'll double check. Oh, we do have a bench seat. Okay. All right. I don't know what bench seat fits in here. Let's do some digging. Takumi, maybe? There's S's. There's the Takumi right there. And then the other one was... Oh, I like these. I like these fabric seats here. I hope I can use those, because I just bought them. Alright, where's our steering wheel? I know it, there it is, steering wheel 7. Okay. Interior, install, go. Steering wheel, 7. Can I put the seats? Yes, I can. I could use these racing seats. Sweet. And our bench? Yeah, that matches pretty well. A little bit off in the gray, but I don't care. It's all right. All right, let's line up these wheels. Let's get these headlights all set up. Okay, wheels are good. Headlights are... going to get lined up. Perfect. All right, now we're going to run the test path because we gotta. That is a weird sounding engine. Sounds like someone's making noise with their lips. Alright. Making progress here. Welcome everybody. If you're just tuning in, we are finishing our second build of the day. This Takumi Initial D drift car. But we are going to be obviously selling it because this is not the one that we want. This one only has the inline 4 engine with 103 horsepower. We want the other one that gives like 130. So, to the paint shop. We're going to paint it. And then we're going to sell both the cars and we're going to go shopping. That factory color. Ooh, what? What is that? No. That looks... I like that color as a blue, but... Can we go with a... chrome? No. It needs a darker blue. See, I think the chrome color does make it look a little bit better. Ugh. Almost like that magenta purple color for some reason. Can you get any liveries for this guy? Oh, you can. Of course, I can't see what the livery is, right? Because we're... Let's go back to metallic here. Go back to metallic. All right, now we'll go to our liveries. There's one. There's two. There's... Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty interesting. And none. So one, I think that's because they're trying to make it look like the that car from the initial D, but that's fine. All right, let's go back to our paint. I think we're just going to stick with the blue here. I do like the blue, factory color blue. I think that's also identical. So let's paint it factory color. Move it back to the shop. Oops, sorry. Now we'll move it back to lift number 1. And there you have it. A 100% completely built Sakura Takumi 86 car. You have a in factory color blue, but we did put the aftermarket gold rims on it. That looks pretty dope. And then you have a Royal Towne in kind of like a lightish metallic green color. So yeah, let's go ahead and sell these bad boys. See how much money we're gonna make from them. Our profit for this guy is $24,000. We bought it for $14. We're selling it for $39. So we are getting $24,900 in profit. Thank you very much. And then how about the Takumi? How much are we getting? Ooh, $41,000. Very nice. All right. All right. Performance parts value. We didn't put any performance parts in there because we're going to sell it anyways. Right? Cool. Cool. All right. So $41,000. There we go. We're now sitting on a comfortable $320,000. So with that, let's take a trip to car auction. Gonna go to the car auction first and see if we can't get a new car. That does look sick, didn't it? Out of those two guys, comment which one was your favorite. I might start doing that. I might actually have like Saturdays where we'll build two cars and then we'll see. Oh my gosh, is that a Lamborghini? What? No way. No way. Oh, it is! That looks like almost kind of like an Aventador. Nice. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Oh, body parts look a little bit beat up, but that's okay. I have not worked on one of these engines before, that's for sure. What kind of engine is it? Let's see, a V12. All right. All right. Okay, so we have a lot of body parts that just aren't in good condition. We don't know about any of that stuff. Camshaft, crankshaft. Okay, everything's just questionable. We don't really know. Okay, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see what else we got here. What is that? A oh, FMW Sentinel. It's like a BMW, it looks like. We already have one of these Emden Jagers. Let's actually go back to... Let's go to the salvage side. I'm all about getting the salvage cars and rebuilding them. A Ribson, Bandit, Delray Winchester. We have another Emden there. Ah, Supra. Nice. An Atom. That one's got a 3-star rating already, so... These are all 1-star ratings, so these are probably really crap cars. That Edgewood Wildcat, I think we've already built one of those. But for 978 credits, if we rebuild that, I can't imagine how much money we would get off of that. That thing is tore up something fierce. Wow. Oh man, that's... Yikes. Alright, what about this Emden Yager? How bad is this guy looking? Okay, alright, not too bad. Not too bad. The engine looks pretty decent. Let's see here. Interior. Nothing to cry home about, but trunk works. Alright, this isn't too bad. Actually, it's really easy to rebuild these 4-cylinder cars too, and it's super quick, so we might be able to rebuild one of these guys. Put some pretty sweet rims on here. Oh, you know what? I've got one of these in my parking. So let's try an auction for this bad boy. Start the auction. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man, we're gonna spend so much money here. I hate you guys! Come on! It's like the computer knows, right? Oh wow, we're going over the estimated car value now. This is great. Alright, I'm 3,000 over. 3,000 over? Yeah. Yeah, we'll receive it. To the garage! Alright, let's go back to the garage. We'll put this guy... What I'm going to do... I'm not getting the Lambo, dude. I can't. I can't. Not just yet. If I do get the Lambo, I would definitely keep that one. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna sell that one. And it's not a salvage car, so it's harder to bid on. Let's go in here. We'll get this. What I'm gonna do. Next stream, probably tomorrow, is I've already got an Emden Yager in there, and then we'll rebuild both of them and see which one we like more, and we'll keep that one and we'll sell the other one. That way we'll get a little bit of a profit from one of them. All right, let's go to the outside here. There's our first Emden Yager. We'll move you to the car wash. And then go to the junkyard. And we'll go to a barn, because we do have some barn maps. Got quite a few barn maps, actually. Might visit a barn or two. Knock out these, buy some barn cars. Because we do have to buy quite a few barn cars. For the trophy, I think it's 20. I hope it's 20. I don't think it's 50. I think you just have to buy 20 barn cars. There is a another trophy for buying. I think it's salvage cars or it's auction cars. I can't remember which one it is. But and then of course there's the race around the track in 1 minute and 50 seconds. That's going to be tough to get. I might hammer that one off stream just because I don't want you guys to have to watch me beat my head against the wall against trying to get that done. Alright, so this is the junkyard. For those of you that haven't been there, it's full of junk that you can search for. You can get doors and all sorts of things like that. Sometimes you can find cool things in here like crates for barns. You can find barn maps in here? No, barn maps aren't in here. You might find crates, but you can also find like lights, like little hit, like a taxi sign, pizza sign. Oh, there we go. Here's our first car. Oh, it's a Smith 1500. Sweet. We already have one of these, but it would be nice to build one of them. Sorry, Salem 1500, not a Smith, Salem. So that's pretty sweet. It's rocking a wow, a V8 2-carb overhead valve engine. Jesus. And you can put a supercharger in there if you want. Wow. Wowzers. Okay. Buy price is $6,600. We're obviously going to get that back as soon as we wash it up and fix the body and everything. We're gonna get a profit off of that immediately. All right, so we got one car, we got one truck. I don't see where the other cars are. I know I could have got that Lambo T-Law, but I not yet, man, not yet. There will be more. There will be others, I promise. Oh, okay. There's one over there. That looks like a Stingray, or I'm sorry, not a Stingray, a Bretilia. All right, let's see here. That's also got a supercharged V8. Estimated car value, buy price is 12, estimated is 10. We'll do it. We'll do it. All right, now there's one more car in here. We've just got to find it. I bet it's down these aisles here. Probably down one of these aisles. Come on, where are you at? Don't you hide from me. There's always 3 cars in here. Or there has always been 3 cars in the junkyard. Don't tell me that this update took away the 3-car thing. I'm going to be a little perturbed if that's the case. I would like to work on that bus. That'd be pretty sweet. It'd be pretty cool to work on a bus, right? Where are you? They seriously only put 2 cars in here? Come on, no way. There's no way. There's nothing there, nothing there. Nothing over there. That's not a car that you can work on. Nothing. I'm looking, guys. I really am. Nothing there. Nothing there. Wait. That's not it. Nothing over there. Nothing over there. Oh man, they gypped us. There's no other car. There's no... Oh no, there it is. Wow. Man, that thing blended in really, really well. I almost left you. Wow. You want $15,000 for a car that's worth $9,000? I'm definitely going to leave you. I don't want none of that. No, sir. We're going to the garage. Psh. Then we're going to go to a barn. We're going to check out the barn. Root beer, yes. So the old game used to get 2 or 3, but I consistently in 2021 I have found 3 every time in the junkyard. Maybe I have just good luck. I don't know. But I find it a little hard to believe that I've been playing this game for a little over a couple months, maybe a month or so now, and just going to the junkyard over and over and over every time I'm finding 3 cars. But as you just saw, that one, it blended in really well into the background. I almost forgot about it. Okay, we'll take these 2 cars, put them on the lifts, and then we'll have 3 spots to go ahead and put our barn cars, if we get our barn cars. Oh, okay. Hello, GTI Golf. All right. Oh, I forgot about this dude. Man, I forgot about you. I forgot you've been out here. I forgot I was going to rebuild you. Huh, look at that. Little Mitsubishi Lancer, it looks like. Currently we're in the red, but that's fine because it's only got an inline 4, so I'm going to rebuild this bad boy to the max. So, all right, so this guy is going to go to our lift number 2. This guy is going to go to our lift number 1. I cannot get over the fact that you can put a V8 supercharged engine in that truck. With I think what it looked like was the with the dang it, what's the word I'm looking for? The supercharger on top. I'm going to verify that. I want to make sure you can actually do that, because if you can, that would be freaking awesome. You can put the 2-carb with the supercharger on top. So imagine this truck with a supercharger coming out of the hood. That is going to look so awesome. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to build this truck eventually, probably maybe on Monday or something, and we're going to put a V8 in it. And we're going to keep that one. We're going to keep that one for sure. So, all right, let's go to a barn. Get our barn visit in. That's so awesome. Freaking V8 coming out of an engine like truck like that. That's pretty cool. I did do that. I did do one on the first game. I think I put the V8 supercharger engine in. Was it a Spectre Fastback? I think it was a Spectre Fastback. No, I think it was a Challenger. It was a Challenger because I had the Dodge DLC. Ooh, first right off the bat, we have a Ribson Nissan 350Z or 370Z. I'm sorry. Sorry, 350Z. Here, it's got a V6 engine in it. All right, not bad, not bad. I wish I could get rid of this light. It seems silly. We always try and check as many junk piles as we can in here because this you can get barn maps and crates and stuff from, which is always cool. Oh, hello. Oh, never mind. Thought we had something good there. There's our crates. Any crates over here? Junk pile. Okay, okay. All right, so how much does he want for this guy? He wants 34. It's 27 now. We have the money. Let's go ahead and do it. Because I'll replace the body parts and we'll be able to flip it and get money back. We'll be okay there. All right, junk pile. Hey, there's a Spectre Fastback bumper in there. I don't have enough skill points yet to get the body part repairs yet. Okay, there's our other car, and there's our T-Law, look what's in here. Look what's in here, T-Law. A frickin' Lambo. We found it. It's in the barn. It's probably way less than the auction car. And it's a guaranteed $60,000. I don't know, T-Law. Should we buy it? I'm going to wait for you to say something before we buy it. I'm going to wait for you to say something. Oh, man. We frickin' found it. That's awesome. That is awesome, dude. Oh, we were just talking about the one in the auction barn. Oh, there's a case. We'll go ahead and grab that case. There's our other junk pile. So we've got one case already. I don't think we have any other cases in here. Alright, let's check out this other guy here. This, I think, was a Reptilia. Yeah. A Reptilia on blocks. You poor thing, you. Oh. Oh, no. We have one wheel for it. Great. Cool. Just gonna drive that guy out. Oh, my gosh. Alright, so we've got some Reptilias here for 24. We'll buy that one. Put that in the car parking. And then let's get our Lamborghini here. We're going to buy it. We're going to buy it. We need to. We need to. We'll put that in the car parking. Alright, that is awesome. And we're going to buy that crate. We'll open up some other crates. And I'm glad we found that Lambo. Of course, I'm not sure what farmer just keeps a Lambo in the barn. Who knows, man? Who knows? Ah, that was awesome. I'm glad that worked out. We're definitely going to have to rebuild and keep that Lambo. That might be a special stream. Just single car build. The next stream tomorrow will definitely be it will be the battle of the Emdens. We'll build both of them. I'm pretty sure the engines are the same. If they're not, I'll make sure that the engines that are getting built are the same, and we'll just see if we can figure out some different color combinations and some rim sizes and things like that, and have some fun. And then at the end, we'll put it to a vote, figure out who likes which one, and whichever one gets the most votes, we'll keep that one and we'll sell the other one. All right. So let me do this then, if that's the case. I'm going to go ahead and take this Emden. Put you in the parking, because you gots to go. All right. Okay. So, just to recap the parking, the alleyway, we need to unlock some more stuff, but whatever, we'll do that later. We have another Salem 15 already there. That's got an inline 6 OHV, so we might pull that guy out, build and sell him, and then we'll rebuild that V8 later. Ribson Starline, that was our first rebuild and save. It's the old Nissan R34 Skyline. There's the other Emden that we've got. So it's going to be that Emden with the i4 turbocharged, and that Emden has a single overhead i4, so we might have to get something figured out there. We've got a Bolt Reptilia that I need to pull out and just fix the body panels on it and sell that. And then our Supra that we're going to fix, and then of course our station wagon, our Woody station wagon that we're going to rebuild eventually. I promise we are rebuilding all these. And then last but not least, we have our Lamborghini that we just bought that I know T-Law is probably still screaming about it because he's so excited. All right. With that, I'm going to do a little car management as far as fixing up and getting rid of some of these spare cars. I'm going to rebuild that other truck, sell it, and then I'm going to put that one in the parking, put this one in the parking lot, just so that we have some space in the garage. I'll get rid of these Reptilias to sell those, and then that Lancer I might rebuild and save. I'm not sure. But other than that, that is going to be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me on this Saturday. Feel free to come back tomorrow. We're going to be rebuilding those two Jaegers. It's going to be the Battle of the Jaegers. We're going to figure out which one we like and which one wins. And of course, your vote is going to be appreciated. We're going to try and put it to a vote as far as the colors go. rims and things like that. So be sure to tune in. And on that note, I hope you guys have a good rest of the Saturday, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Later.